What is happening, everybody? It is Monday, and I am going to try to start up the Monday Minutes again in a whole new season, if you will, and gonna focus on nice short tips that can help you sort of refresh your memory on things, uh, help you do better things when it comes to exams, do better on the exams, and recall things better. Now, of course, I always talk about while the Monday Minutes are here to help you better prepare for tests and stuff like that, it's not just for that. Okay. Yes, it does cover key things you're going to see on exams, but it's also to help you be a better provider, documentate better, assess your patients better, uh, interact with other healthcare professionals better. Now, today, very simple. I'm not going to go too crazy because I just kind of want to start it out nice and easy, guys. But so don't click away just yet, but be sure to hit that like button first for me. But I want to talk today about abduction versus adduction. You know, a lot of time we talk about these things and they are very similar, right? It's like one letter of a difference between the two. Basically, guys, abduction, Abduction, is the movement away from the body's midline. Okay, where adduction, Adduction, is the movement towards the center line of the body. Okay, so when you are abducting it, right, you're moving away from the body. Now, one of the things that you might see a lot online if you look this type of stuff up, so not to get confused, examples are if you swing your arm up, right? Your arm up towards your shoulder or higher. This is the abduction. Okay, you're going away. Okay, now, of course, the opposite is the adduction. So when you have your arms open like this and you bring them down to your side, that's going to be the adduction. The way that I remember it a lot, guys, is saying things like where you're adding it. Okay, so when you say adduction, you're adding it to the body. Where abduction, you're taking away. Now you could say, "Oh, someone's been abducted," right? So they're being taken away. You can kind of use that sort of thing to help you remember the two. All right, it can be confusing, guys, especially if you're brand new to this or you haven't done a lot of A&P in a while, and now all of a sudden you see some question about it. It could take a minute for you to kind of jog your memory on that. So if you use things like I said, adduction, you're bringing it to the body. Abduction, you're moving it away from the body. Now, what I want to do is I found a video I want to kind of show you that demonstrates it. Maybe I can pull that up real quick and let you see this video. I'm going to share my screen here, and maybe we can go ahead and do that. Let me see here. I think I got this up. Hang on a second, and we can get this playing. I keyed it up so that it just shows the part we're talking about. Stand by.
Examples of abduction and adduction on the body. During arm abduction, the arms move away from the body's midline. During arm adduction, you add them right back toward the midline. Finger abduction occurs when the fingers move away from the midline of the hand, whereas finger adduction occurs when you add them back toward the hand's midline. When the middle finger, which serves as the midline point of the hand, deviates away from the body in the anatomical position, it's called lateral.
I call it the Spock move.
Abduction. And when it deviates toward the body, it's considered medial abduction. And as I mentioned earlier, the thumb is going to operate a little bit differently because it has a different orientation than the other fingers. Abduction of the thumb has it moving within the sagittal plane in an anterior motion, and adduction of the thumb has it added back to the hand. When determining abduction and adduction of the wrist, I find that it helps to stand in the anatomical position. Abduction of the wrist has it moving away from the body's midline in the same direction as arm abduction. Adduction of the wrist has it going in the opposite direction, toward the body's midline. These movements are also referred to as radial deviation and ulnar deviation. Remember, the radius is on the thumb side, which is where you check the radial.
All right, so guys, I hope that kind of makes some sense maybe clears it up just a little bit for you, because I want to, like I said, I want to go ahead and make sure that you get as clear a picture as you can. It's fine and interesting. Remember what you saw in the video there. You can play this back about the hand, right? The hand has its own midline, right? It's not about just the body. It could be the midline of that extremity or the hand and things like that. And like he showed you with the wrist about going away and forward and talking about the wrist, okay, and the thumb, even talk about the positioning of the thumb, how it can be abduction versus adduction. So go back and replay this video to get a little bit of a picture. When you watch it, I think when he shows you the differences between the two, I think it can make a lot of sense and kind of bring that together, okay? Because guys, and the reason why I know this is simple, I know a lot of people they know this already. You're probably, Jim, I've seen that abduction, I know all about it already. The thing is, guys, the one thing that I find when I am coaching people and mentoring people trying to pass exams, national register exams, or whatever, the one thing that most people get caught up on is the simple stuff. So not knowing the difference between that one letter, that A, that A B D versus A D D, not knowing that one difference can cost you points on the test. That can make the difference between, let's say, take a national registry and they stop you at 70 and you pass versus they stop you at 120 and you didn't pass, right? So just some things to think about, guys. I hope this helps you just a little bit. If you like this type of stuff, you like this EMS content, and want to improve your knowledge base and be better at EMS, go sign up for TurboMedic. Become an insider there. It's at myturbomedic.com. It's a free level membership. I don't have to call it free because your time is valuable. So I call it insider because I want you to get some value while you're there. So go check it out, myturbomedic.com. You can get a free membership there. All right, guys, I'm going to end that. Be sure to follow me, guys, on Instagram at EMS Safe, on Facebook at the EMS Professional if you are not doing that already. And that's it. Until next time, guys, I'm Jim Hoffman for EMS SEO and the Monday Minutes. Stay safe.